All right. Welcome to another video. Taking a break from the guitars, I thought I'd make a few videos on this truck. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a body guy. I only work on my own vehicles, and I use the internet to find out all my information. I try not to go anywhere and pay anybody to have work done. So this truck is going to be a fun little project for me to get into, and it's actually I need it for a work truck. I need a four-wheel drive, and I'm not willing to spend tens of thousands of dollars for what new trucks or even used trucks that are being sold are going for. So I got this one on a fantastic deal. Has the four-wheel drive that I need. Doesn't have the engine that I want. The 22 RE, whatever. This has the 3.0 liter V6. By only finally getting into this truck and watching lots of videos do I realize that, people don't really care for this engine. They say it's slow, whatever. It's in good enough condition for me to use. Run it till it's whatever, and then probably spend a little and put a new head gasket, because that's apparently what happens to these that's the most detrimental thing, I think. Besides everything else that's little that most any man can fix or woman can fix by themselves in a garage like this. So I hope these videos will help somebody out. If you haven't yet, maybe consider subscribing if you like these kind of videos. I'm just trying to show that me, a simple person that has no knowledge of working on vehicles at all, with body work or mechanical work really, can do this, and anybody can do this. So I don't want to make this video too long. I had made another video already doing this, and I was going to upload it, but I accidentally erased it. So that was a good 35 minutes wasted. But anyways, all right, let's get right into this. 1988 Toyota 4x4 pickup truck, 3-liter V6, and I'll show you the engine right now. Let's get right into it. Busted headlight, doesn't matter. The latch here doesn't work yet. Isn't currently hooked up. It is, it's just kind of slack. So you have to use that. That's an easy fix. Okay, here we go. Let's get this in. Yes, the top is a little bit bad. It's just surface rust. It's solid. It's not banging through. That's going to be an easy cleanup. Anyways, here's the engine. Pretty clean, to be honest. Fluids are great in here. It's not leaking anywhere. I'll already tell you right off the bat, though, like I said, I'm trying to make this video real quick. I don't want to bore anybody. So right away, I already know there's 2 leaks here. One back here. The differential's got a little, there's some drips, but I believe it's just the bolt here that's underneath one of them, or not that one. The actual drain plug looks like it maybe isn't seated right, or maybe they stripped it and they put some sealer on there and it's not working quite right. I can fix that. Hopefully it's not that big of an issue. Another drip here on the front, but going underneath, it's right there by the drain plug of the oil pan. The guy said it might need to drop the pan and put a gasket or whatever on there, but I think it's just actually the actual bolt itself. And I know a lot of people over torque these things and tighten them down, so somebody probably could have done that through all the years since 88 and on. So not really concerned about that. This is the only thing I'm really concerned about. If you have any knowledge of these vehicles at all, if you've worked on it as a mechanic, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Everything looks bone dry in here. On this side, everything looks bone dry over here. I don't see really anything to be concerned about. Right in here, it's a little bit wet looking. I don't know, is that where the head gasket's at? Like I said, I'm not a mechanic. Looks a little wet there. I can't really tell. It's not dripping down wet. Maybe a little bit wet right here. So it looks a little wet. But on this side, truck runs, I'll just let you know, the truck runs great. I turn it on, it's not smoking. The coolant doesn't drop. I don't hear any rattles. I don't hear any knocking, none of that. It idles at about 1500, 1600, something like that when I turn it on when it's cold, and then it drops down. So it seems to be idling fine. Right on this side right here is where I see, or right through there, I see more wet spot, or another wet spot right in there. I don't know if I can get the flash to see how it's wet right there by that bolt. So maybe possibly somebody didn't tighten a bolt down, or maybe that is a head gasket. I'm praying it's not. And if it is, I have enough I have enough mechanic friends that are garage mechanic friends that have been doing it for years that hopefully can give me a really good deal if I have to. And then back here, I don't know if I can get the camera in there. Back there, there's a wet spot. A little bit wet. I'm going to have a hard time, I'm sure, trying to get this in there for you here. But right back in here on the bottom, I'm sorry, it's really hard to get a good video shot of that. Okay, besides that, let's continue on. Like I said, missing the front grill. There's some pieces that are missing. The guy I bought this from, I only picked it up. I ended up buying it because I did believe him when he was going to restore this truck. And I checked the frame, and the frame is solid, no rust on it. I mean, and he did some paint work underneath on it, but I checked it all to make sure that it was, what did I just do there? That's a hammer. I hit it with the hammer a few times, you know, quite a few places to make sure it wasn't just some dried, you know, rusted out thing that's just been, you know, painted over to make it look like it's legit underneath there. So anyways, a few issues. Like I said, I bought this because the guy had got brand new tires on this thing. I mean, you can still see the nipples on this. I mean, brand new tires. These are expensive tires. They're about $200 a piece. Brand new, and this is exactly the tire that I would have put on this truck anyways. Locking front hubs. So we'll go around real quick. Obviously, he says the light. I think he said the front lights aren't working because they're not hooked up. Whatever. I'm sure he did some, hopefully not too crazy of wiring. Brand new battery in it. I already have these marker lights. I already have a grill ordered, sitting right there like a good novice mechanic got a new toy, or any person. You know, I started ordering parts for it because parts for these trucks are so darn cheap. I mean, they're just so darn cheap. So if you're ever thinking about getting one of these trucks, don't be afraid, because the parts are just, I mean, they're very inexpensive, and anybody almost could put this is very simple to change out. So got a new grill, got new lights. I don't know if you could tell, if anyone knows, is this the correct bumper for this vehicle or not? I always thought they had like the black plastic guards here. There's nothing that shows that a black plastic guard. Maybe that's a different bumper. I can't really tell. This looks really nice on here. I don't know, but so I'm guessing maybe it is the original. This makes me think it might not be. Looks like they did some wiring stuff there. Oh no. All right, here we go. Take two. I took a phone call, messed my video up. Taking a break from the guitars. I'm gonna make this a one clip thing. I'm not gonna edit any videos together. I don't know how to do that. 1988 Toyota truck. Long story short, I needed a 4-wheel drive for work. Don't have $10, $20, $30, $40,000 for a work truck. I got this less than $5. I'll just say that. You can tell me what you think about that less than $5 for this truck. You tell me what you think. Brand new tires on this thing. You can still see the nipples. See that? Nipples. Look at those beautiful, I think they're called nipples still. Are these called nipples? That's what I've always called them. Shows me it's a new tire. Big old tires. This is exactly what I would have put on this truck if I got it. Anyways, because I need this for work. I need to be able to get off-road, and I need some big-ass tires. So that was about $1,000 worth of tires right there. Two minimum. You know, rotate or balance, blah, 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 put them on. I'm talking damn near $1,000. So minus that off of the 5, less than 5. I'm not going to say what, but it was less than 5. So I bought this truck here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a 1988 Toyota 3.0 liter V6. The one they call 3.0 slow. I think that's what they say. Or something like that. Apparently this is a dog. I don't know if that's true. I've never owned a 4x4 truck, but I've always wanted one. And I've always wanted this Toyota. This particular one, you know, with the headache rack, you know, the KC lights like from the movie. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to show you the rest of this truck. I'll just show, this is a first one video because I'm going to do a restoration on this, and I'm going to do a fast shotgun restoration. So if you're into that, not slow, take your time, buy everything. You know, all the parts I'm going to buy are going to be brand new little parts, but these parts are dirt cheap to get. So this is going to be a really shotgun kind of fast, put it together. I need it for work, but I still want it to look good vehicle. So real quick, if anyone can help out, any mechanic, anybody that's worked on these, I got a little wet right here. I don't know what it's from. It's a little wet right there on that side. I don't know. I want to say it's not a head gasket. I hope it's not. The truck runs great. I turn it on. It idles at about 1,500 or so. There's a little bit of wet spot right there. Can you see that? Right there. And on the other side, when it's turned on, I don't have any lose any antifreeze in here. I'm not seeing antifreeze dripping anywhere. I checked the oil. It doesn't look milky. I don't smell it. It looks like just old oil. Then I have another little spot straight down in there. You're not going to be able to see it. Oh, maybe you are right there. All right. Here we go again. I guess I hit the button one more time on my phone like an idiot. Here we go. Just do a quick walk around. Like I said, I'm going to make some videos of a quick shotgun restoration of this. I'm going to use some body filler on this. Whatever. I'm going to get these dents out. I'm going to give it a white paint job. Here's the condition of the truck right now. It's actually really solid. Doors are solid. Open and close solid. This is really bad back here. I try to do this. Hold this. It's not flaking off, it's just there. And apparently this is notorious, especially around the seam where water collects. But this is only by all the videos I've watched. This is what they say happens. So, not worried about that. Not worried about that. Now, my wife, if she would see this, she would give me a gnarly face. She would look at it and she would just give me a gnarly face and just be like, no, you can't get that truck. Because other than that, this thing is awesome. This is my dream. This is my dream truck. Tailgates, seen better days. It's got some stuff in there. I already ordered a new tailgate. Like I said, parts for these things are so cheap. The tailgate costs $130. Free shipping. So I already have a tailgate ordered. This thing is roached on. I mean, it's gone. I mean, I guess I could fix it, but look at this. See that? It's not straight. I mean, I could press it back, fix it, bang it down, put a bunch of filler in, keep the original tailgate. But for $130 to get a new tailgate, that's not all bent to heck. I mean, that alone is gonna save me maybe a day or two, maybe longer in having to mess with that. So that's important. Like I said, this is gonna be a shotgun restoration. I think I'm gonna take the tailgate I'm gonna take the rear bumper off and put one of those black metal tube ones, because the idea is the black metal tube rear bumper, the singular tube headache rack like from the movie KC lights. They're not going to be real KC lights. I'm going to just have it's the round floodlights, and I'm going to make some KC covers for it. I'm not spending the money for that. I just want the look. I don't really care. This isn't going to be resold. So like I said, if you're into this sort of thing, I hope you consider subscribing. This is gonna be a fun project, and I'm gonna show a lot of ways. And because my wife says I'm thrifty. I say I'm cheap. I like saying I'm cheap, and I do. I just like to save money. So looks like a bullet hole here. Maybe it would have to be from the inside because there's not one on that side. Anyways, bed is really nice and straight. Not worried about it. Again, on the same side. And this little stuff doesn't bother me because this is, it's gone, but it's not flaking off anymore. It's just solid metal. So this is easy. I'm just going to cut this out right here. Probably going to use one of those 3M, like those stick patches they sell at Walmart to make it real easy. Then just put some of that Bondo hair fiber or something in. I'm not going to get pieces of fiberglass and do all that. I'm going to get that stick stuff, get some of that Bondo glass, I think it is, or hair, puts a little bit of that on there, and then, get the rest of the Bondo and get it all smoothed out. This is nothing. This is going to be fun. This isn't going to be fun. Filling in this, figuring out how to fill with this, but same stuff, the little patches I'm going to use, the little stick-on patches here, fill it in, get some more of these plastic guards, one for the other side. Window is completely gone. You can tell if somebody's repaired it. Bunch of gunk in there. And I thought, well, let me try to fix this. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to waste my time with that. These are like $250. Great investment. This is plexi. That one's broken on that side already. So I can't really be in a rainstorm, or I'm afraid I'm going to get water in the truck and inside of there. I looked inside already, and I'll show you. And there's no water to be damaged. This has been a Nevada truck, I believe, for its whole entire life, the guy says, and where he got it from also. So I'm going to replace this. I have to. The seal here is old and it's dry a little bit, and still pretty good actually, but if I'm going to go ahead and buy a new window, I'm going to spend another 50 or 60 and get this new seal done. The rest of the stuff is fine. This has a dome light or a box light here that's not in place. I looked a lot and watched a lot of videos and seen a lot of pictures, and I don't see them with that. So I don't know if that's rare or maybe this is a deluxe model. I know that there's AC set up. There's AC set up here. So this thing has AC and heat. So we'll get right into it here. Let's open it up. Like I said, condition, fine by me. Look at that, fine by me. Now this is a little bit wonky compared to the other side. This gap and this gap right here, and I'll show you why. It's because the hinges here have let loose right here. See that? And I guess if those were flushed up. So I'm not really sure how to fix it. If I just buy replacement part hinges for that, or if I take the door off and just maybe get to those and bang them down, or have to take them off and then bend it back into place to get them to set. And then somehow I'm gonna have to make sure it stays flush here. So it might just mean buy new ones. Body or the panels here, that don't scare me at all. Not at all. I looked at it and I don't give a crap about that. I can fix that. I'll just get I might buy one off of eBay, but they're so expensive. People want crazy money for this part. Used stuff in horrible condition a lot of time. People still want crazy money because it's OEM. You know what I mean? Original. Like, I don't give a crap about all that. It's going to look the same. So what do I care if it's OEM? I don't plan to get rid of this truck. I'm going to drive this thing forever. Like I said, it's my dream truck. So I'll go ahead and fix this. The rest of it's nice. Just needs a really good cleaning. I'm going to fix this. There's tons of videos on how to fix this stuff here. I'm not going to spend the money. It's crazy how much people want for a pair of these. I mean, I could buy almost a vehicle used for the price that people want for these. Not going to do it. And I'm thinking a lot of people feel the same way. You could tell me if anybody knows what these, I think this is a coin holder compartment right here. Just a little, I could be wrong, but if anyone knows, I'd love to know what that, or if what that is, or what's supposed to be in here, and where I can get one, because this one's, doesn't exist right now in this truck. So continuing on, I bought the clamshell for the top already. Right there. I had to buy that secondhand. I'm having a hell of a time getting that on. Aftermarket radio was ripped out or tore out. Don't know what these buttons are, so if anyone can clue me in what those buttons are, that'd be great. Clock works. Here's the air conditioning and heater. It's cool the lights still work on here. That's nice. Does have visors. I like these tiny little baby mirrors. This thing is literally only like 3 inches big. It's tiny and about an inch and a it's cute. Anyways, glass on the front is fantastic. So that was awesome. That was a plus for me when I bought this truck, not having to worry. And it's just full of other stuff in here. Toys. Let's see what's in the glove. That's cool. I think there's some body axe in there. That's pretty much the reason I bought this truck, was for that brand new bottle of axe right there. I think that's vintage. Yeah, and sell that on eBay for like the price of this truck. That was just a joke. Other parts in here, I actually need one of these little cell phone mount for the window. I think that's a cell phone mount. It's a suction cup. Anyways, that works. And of course the dash is all messed up, but they have dash pads and stuff you can get replacement. And there's tons of videos of how to take this off, sand this down, high areas, Bondo it, spray it off, make it look good. I'm not worried about that either. Same with that door over there, little stuff on their armrest right there. Trucks I've seen, they're just dirty. I can clean this up. That looks disgusting. Clean that up. Got a big giant hole in here. There might be somebody living in here. Actually, it's so big, this hole. Let's see what's in there. Oh, it's on that side. Nothing. Be great if I found a couple $100 just floating in there. Take care of some of these parts. Like I said, I already bought the parts. Some parts. Here's the front grille. I mean, the front grille on this thing, since it's missing, and the chrome assembly for the front's only like $110 on eBay. Here's the seat. This is an issue. Right there, that's definitely an issue. Got to fix that. That's broken. Kind of a safety concern there. I can fix that though. A couple welds. Back's real nice. Looks rust-free on the back side. It's not like it's water in here. I wish I knew what this looked like. If anyone could clue me in any pictures on what the heck this is supposed to look like. I'm pretty much just going to get probably just a piece of thin plywood and just glue a piece of nice fabric on the back of it. you know, some carpet like kind of like that you can get at, you know, the home improvement store. Just make it look nice. Put a little what are those things called? The little mesh net or whatever like that to throw your stuff in back. And I don't know what these are for. These little pieces here. I thought it may be a bracket for like a little tiny fold down seat. Could be wrong. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know anybody I would fit behind these little things besides a child, and without a restraint. You know, I'm not putting any or my child behind this thing. No way. Anyway, so the window's completely gone. Roof, that doesn't bother me. That don't scare me at all. I just get some fab vinyl for that. Make it look really nice. And I like hanging out in the evenings, sitting down, gluing stuff together, using the stapler gun. You know what I mean? Making stuff like that. That's easy. Guys, this is fun. Guys and girls, you know, that's what I'm saying. They gave me all these extra parts. And like I said, the reason I bought this is because I believed him. He was restoring it. He gave me a new starter for it, bunch of oil, some new belts for it right here that he was going to replace. He had a new radio he was putting in. Anyways, the odometer didn't work, or speedometer didn't work. But I know why, and I'm pretty sure I know why. I don't know if it's something that, this door is great right here. Solid. So I'm going to get this door, the other door looking like this door. This one's fantastic on this side. Anyways, here's this side over here, just so you know, show everything works. This is going to be a fun truck. It smells great in there. It smells like an old truck. Big old dent right here. You can see that big old push in right there. But that should be easy. I'll just go to the other side and start pressing this out real good. And I got a little body kit I got from the Harbor store that was really cheap. So I'm gonna bang out all this little dents, you know, where I can and everything. And then I'll just go to the body filler, you know, whatever. It's not gonna be, you might call, I don't know what Bondo bucket really means. Is there an amount of body filler that you put on a vehicle before they call it a Bondo bucket, or is that a measurable amount? Anyways, great little truck. Bed is, oh, you can see, I didn't realize you can see right through there. That's cool. So bed is actually bone dry. It's nice. You know, there's some spots in here, there's some dents, but you know, I can get these, you know, major big dents out from just climbing underneath, getting a jack or whatever, one of those bottle jacks with a piece of wood, and just kind of pressing these things up, and I can get some of this. Got a new tailgate, like I said. I don't know this piece. I can't find the cover piece that goes, even though I have the new tailgate. If anybody knows where I can get the cover piece that goes right here, that covers this plate up, there's screw holes there. So something covers it up, but I can't find the plate that goes to this. So if anybody can clue me in where I can get one of those, because I have the new tailgate already. There's some of these things. I don't know what these are exactly. Some kind of brackets for underneath, maybe for towing, or if we're getting pulled out. Anyways, I wish this was a little dirtier so I could do a really cool cleaning video for you, but it's actually not too bad. I mean, just take a broom here in a couple minutes and I'd have it all done. I'll wash it off, but I don't think a power wash or anything's really going to do much to this look of it anyways. It's really just dry dust and some dirt. Just a couple little, you know, bobbles and pieces there. Oh, red Scotch-Brite. Nice. I can use that. But anyways, if you like these kind of videos and if you're interested to see just a common man with common tools, no experience, tackle a job like this, and you know what I mean, consider subscribing. Like I said, this is going to be a shotgun kind of build and restoration. So I hope this can inspire you, and just to let you know, no matter what vehicle, it doesn't have to be this vehicle, it doesn't have to be this vehicle, it could be any vehicle. I would just say, don't be afraid to get into these jobs. That's what the internet's there for. You can utilize it, ask people questions, you know, reach out. One man, one woman helping another. You know, that's how we get stuff done. And people, you'd be surprised how much they want to help when it comes to this kind of stuff. So any input, any comments about, you know, the motor, those wet spots that I was talking about, any idea, or, you know, what I could start, you know, how I can test to make sure it's not a head gasket, that'd be really appreciated. Because like I said, not a mechanic here. Just going to try to do my best. I bought it because it runs and drives. It sounds good when it's idling. It's not smoking. You know, shift's great. So I hope this to be a fun project. Missing a little cap there. And I hope, oh yeah, and I forgot this part too. This is gnarly right here. Gnarly. But that's easy. Once the door is off, I'll just bang this out. Body filler, clean it up. You're not even gonna be able to tell it's there. So, all right. Try to make this video short, like I said. Get ready for some really cool videos and some really, really cheap person spending. I'm going to try and save you every nickel I can when it comes to this build, so let you know that you can do it also. So, all right, take care. Peace.